Welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod, and we're getting so close to 3,650 days in. That's 10 years for those of you that are not following the math. Man, 10 years. And look at all the rewards lined up. I'm rolling my eyes. Anyways, moving on. Whew, what are we here for today? Well, Mr. Negative, aka Martin Lee, is trying to get welcomed into S.H.I.E.L.D. and unfortunately it's that bad guy affiliation of his that's kind of keeping him gatekeeped. But hey, we're going to break it anyways, right? Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D., blah, 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 Mr. Negative and foes, blah, blah, blah. Here we go. Here he is in all his negative glory. So, first off, we get to use him against the Punisher. Big pun. Not going to be a hard fight. I can't see it. Mr. Punisher's never been that big of a deal. Although he does get a little extra oomph from his army of one. But I don't really think he's really going to be that big of a deal right now. His green only does more damage and more effect when he has, like, when there's downed enemies, and since it's just a one-on-one, there's going to be no downed enemies to speak of. So, anyways, let's just get into it. I don't have a ton of time. Honestly, I'm on a timer as it is. It's me and the kiddos, so if you hear extra kiddo-like sounds, hey, it is what it is. So, let's get into it. Mr. Negative, what do we got for us? We have, first off, a deified organizer. Blah, blah, blah. If there are 6 or fewer strike or attack or protect tiles on the board, and this doesn't mean enemy or ally, remember, this is any. Create 3 strength 144 tiles in the same type that has the fewest. Prioritizing protect, then strike. Makes sense. It's kind of like how Polaris makes her tiles. If you notice when the board's getting almost filled, protect gets prioritized first, then strike, then attack. It's just how it is. And revert to Martin Lee. If there are more than 6, destroy all the strike protect tiles dealing damage equal to 135% of their total strength and change to Mr. Negative. Destroyed tiles do not deal damage or generate AP. So you don't get the damage for the tile itself, just for the value at 135%, that is, of what the strike, attack, and protect is. If you use one Mr. Negative, you deal 25% extra damage. While he is Martin Lee, tiles he creates are extra 25% stronger. Not bad. It can go up in percentages and amounts from here, but we can't change that because we are, this is a loner Mr. Negative. Analyze stats. It is a passive, which is always necessary nowadays, it seems. When he's Martin Lee, he takes 30% reduced damage from matches and abilities. At the start of his turn, he gains 1 AP and one of his strongest colors. So in other words, one of his 3 colors. Got it. While Mr. Negative, he deals 50% bonus match damage, and at the start of his turn, improves all friendly strike and attack tiles by 50% of his current level. That's really interesting. So when he is Martin Lee, he empowers his tiles. But when he's Mr. Negative, he improves all this. Wow. So when he creates them as Martin Lee, they're stronger. And then while he's Mr. Negative, he empowers them. Okay. That's so interesting. I'm just looking at the yellow versus the blue. If he has taken more than 25% damage since changing into Mr. Negative, he changes to Martin Lee and creates 2 fortified projectiles. This cannot be disabled by status effects. Wow. So in other words, wait, this cannot be disabled by status effects. So if he's stunned or airborne, these things won't stop that. And obviously you can't take damage when you're away. So, okay, interesting. Good to know. Reverse Tenant, Mr. Negative can make all create a fortified 4-turn black countdown tile on the board. Well, this tile is just 50% of the damage dealt by the target, instead dealt to a random enemy. When the tile expires, it deals 40% of their current health to all their allies. Okay, I had to think about that for a minute there. Like, wait. So while it exists, 50% of the damage dealt by the target So half of the damage dealt by the target is instead dealt to an enemy. So you're taking only half the damage incoming, and the other half is going to a random enemy. When the tile expires, the target deals 40% of their current health to all their allies. So 40% of their current health. So if they have 4,000 health, let's say currently, 10% of that is 400, so that times 4, 1,600. So you get 1,600 health to all their damage to all their allies. Huh. Okay. If no allies exist, they deal 50% of this damage to them. So half of this damage. So they would, in that theoretical example, they would only take 800 to themselves. That's a very strange ability, but it is only 5 black. But it is a fortified 4-turn tile, so you can't really. You don't get the rewards quite yet. You just, during the 4 turns, it's going to be reduced incoming damage. Okay. Okay, we got this. We got this. Okay, so it's a one-on-one fight against Big Pun, and what we're going to do here is turn on the animations because, well, it's a one-on-one fight. Here we go. Let's see how this works. I mean, I guess I'm just going to do this right now. I'll probably use this black right up ahead here. Why not, right? Okay. Fortified 4-turn black countdown tile. Yeah, I guess we're targeting the Punisher. Oh, so now he's Mr. Negative. Why did he turn into Mr. Negative? Oh, it just becomes Mr. Negative right off the rip. Okay. I was like, I forgot that part right in the beginning of the ability. That's funny. This is going to create 3 in the type that is the fewest. So I guess we're doing projectiles to start. He showed off ISO. That's interesting. He only strengthens these tiles when he is Mr. Negative, though. I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait. I want to see how this plays out as I'm Martin Lee. Okay. And I don't know. I guess we'll do like I'm just kind of playing around with the tile movements here because I kind of want to see how this all works. So, okay, there's the end of that countdown tile. And I'm going to do it again because obviously eventual damage is the way to go. I'm just going to make that match. I'll take the black. I'd rather have it than let him have it, right? This black is ready to go again. There's so many black matches available right now. It's kind of crazy. It's almost like it's stacked for this fight. I'll take the match 5. And do this deified organizer. So now we have strike tiles because we had more protect tiles on the board. Okay. I'm going to leave that alone for now. I don't want to take this match 4 because it's going to make him... He'll have my 3 black tiles to the right over there to break apart, and that's not cool. I want to keep that damage, that extra strike damage, you know? Okay. There you go. Some extra damage. It's just not as much because it's only a percentage of the current health. Let's do it again. Oh, wow. We could just end this fight right now, but let's not. Let's just see what it works, how this works out. Doesn't he do something? He only destroys when he has too many tiles on the field. Okay. Good to know. Okay, so he's Mr. Negative, so he boosted these. Okay. Sometimes it's good to, like, talk it out in your head, so, okay. Okay, Frank. Okay, we get it. You're mad. It's okay. See, you just did the damage back to yourself, buddy. I don't need to do this. I keep looking at it because it's flashing, and I'm like, ooh, pretty colors. I guess I'll just take the black. There we go. Oh, it's a win. So, yeah. Wasn't even paying attention to his health. Win. Okay. Okay, moving on. This other one-on-one is against Mr. Negative himself. I can't tell you how many times we've done these one-on-one fights like this in Welcome to Shield, but it is never fun to do like the character versus the character. So I once again implore you, just use a match damage, you know, a tank of sorts, Juggernaut or Chavez or Karnak, Rhino. I think I might use Rhino for this one, if only because this guy seems to like making special tiles, and Rhino loves destroying special tiles. You could go with a couple other options as well, but you know, you could use Blob and kind of turn them against him. But I feel like Blob would be a little slower in this regard because he doesn't get his extra match damage until those tiles roll in. Rhino just gets extra match damage off the rip. So I'm going to go ahead with this build, the 3-5-5. I'm going to take, so we need green and black for Rhino to function. So I'll let him take that match 4 of red down below. I'd rather take this 5 right here. And it turned out to be very good for me. I want more. Do I take this down here, make a cascade? Yeah, it's going to make a 3-match cascade, so yes, cascades are fun. He uses yellow, blue, and black, so I'm safe to let the green sit there on the table. I'd rather take the black and make it so he can't use it. Now there's no more black available, so I will match a green. Okay, so I can do this right now. Dealing 413 damage to the enemy team and destroying a random 3x3 block tiles plus 1 additional enemy or basic tile. If I'm in front, which I am, stun a random enemy for 1 turn. So might as well. Boom. Oh, we're immune to stuns. That's right. And this one-on-one, that doesn't even matter. It's okay. The extra damage is worth it. So let's see how this hurts us, because remember, we're going to get that damage turned against us now. This might be like the reason he fails. So the stun isn't worth it. Stealing tiles would be okay, but we really don't care about that. So we're just going to do this. Okay, so I am hurting myself. It's interesting. I'll take this. I'm going to do this board shake right here. Okay. And... ooh, man. I'm going to let him have that yellow, because that means he's going to make tiles when he gets that yellow, and then Rhino can be a lot happier with his predicament. Because remember, Rhino does more damage when he's breaking enemy tiles. I'm still doing pretty good, despite the fact that I took all that damage. So deal damage, create 3 strength 1, 3, 4, 4, 5 protects, 2 strength 11 enemy strike tiles. But remember, if he gets so much yellow, what is it, 7? He could destroy all of them on the screen and do an amount of damage. He needs 7 yellow though. So I'm a little safe for now. The whole point is to try to, you know, destroy some of these while they're out there on the board. So, and of course none of them are matchable right now, but that's okay. He's going to make some more. I didn't even take really much damage at all from that. That's good. I could just take a few, which is kind of fun, but I don't think I want to right now. We're immune to stuns, sir. I don't know if you forgot. Of course, the damage will still tick down, but, you know, at least the stun won't hit. I'm going to take that green so we can do some more board shake. Here we go. I'm going to trample them. So far, the whole tile destruction thing hasn't really proven well, but I got some murderous aim for him. Right there should be nice. Get 2 matches and destroying an enemy tile. we go. That worked. Beautiful. Okay, let's move on to the real reason we're here. These two sets of nodes, and I only have so much time on the clock, so let's get into it. First off, let's Thanos our way through these guys. We use a loner here, loner there, and Thanos, come out and play. There we go. And character effects off, because it's Thanos time. Like I killed both people. There we go. Next one. Same peoples again. We're just going to change that to loner. Loner hood. Let's go. Go over here. Oh, I don't know. Like the black right there. Sure. And then the purple. There we go. Anytime you want to stop cascading. Anytime. There we go. Let Thanos work. There we go. Another one down. Now let's get to the ones that are actually worth something. Day one, toughen up. We just got 3 goons out there. Nothing big. But hey, it's a 180 sentry fighter. And that's worth noting. Because those guys are annoying as all get out. They're giving us cloak and dagger. That's interesting, because they're going to generate more black AP for Mr. Negative to use, because obviously he's in the spotlight right now. If we want, we can use Cloak and Dagger's purple to change it to yellow generation, and that would help him as well. That's a pretty cool choice. We aren't going to use 5 stars, because honestly, I can't guarantee on all of you having 5 stars out there, right? So in this channel, we like to specialize in teams that every person can use. Domino. Oh, look at Mark coming on in. He don't even say hi. He just like, Domino. What's up, Mark? Sure. You know what? Since you said it, let's do it. Let's see, what was it? Red, green, black. Had to think about the colors. Nice call, then. I like this. I like that. I like you just jumped in and just went right for it. You're like, hellos are for sissies. Lurking is usually... You know, I saw you lurking the other night when I was playing Diablo 4. You gave a good night at the end, and I couldn't help but chuckle to myself. I was like, that's Mark. I guess I'll just take that green for now. Sure. I'm going to want more black, because if I don't take the black, we're not really making use of the whole Cloak and Dagger and Domino shtick. This is obviously all the black generation we can get out of this game, you know, in 4-star land. We're kind of double dipping the black generation. But hey, this will be worth it. Let's target the mutation. At least you give a good view for the stream as I lurk. You know what, Mark? I take it. I'll take whatever you're offering, sir. I appreciate it as always. I'm thinking, what if I switch him to yellow now? Because then we'll have yellow generation and Domino's black. That could be fun. So there we go. There we go. Let's do this. Kind of want to see how much damage this ends up doing in the end. Is this only 50% of the damage dealt by the mutation is instead dealt to a random enemy? So is that guard dog damage hitting someone else? Because like that's the mutation's damage, right? So if I match this. It is. It's hitting someone else. That's awesome. I'm using the guard dog ability to hit other people. That's pretty fun. That's giving me ideas. Actually, the more I think about it, the more ideas I'm getting off of that. What's up, Dark? Good to see you, dude. I'm just learning new things here. So, Dark, real quick, before you leave, I just learned this. Mr. Negative's reverse tenet, right? You put that out there on the board. It's real cheap. It's only 5 black. 50% of the damage dealt by mutation is instead dealt to a random enemy. Well, Guard Dog says, hey, if I match these enemy tiles, he's going to damage me. Well, watch that. It actually does it back. The Guard Dog actually hits their own teammates because of that, because of Reverse Tenet. It's actually kind of neat. So you could use the counter action to actually counter themselves. that's really fun. I'm gonna do it again. Hit the mutation with it, and we'll do it right here. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Remember what I said in the beginning of the stream? My little ones are here with me, so I might get random interruptions. Here comes one right now.
Why are you doing?
And there he is. Hi, Zach.
How are you doing work?
I'm not doing work. Well, kind of am. Okay, cover your mouth, sir.
Are we not going downstairs?
You can stay downstairs if you want. Come on, buddy. You can stick around.
What is this?
You doing your ST for the days 1 and 2 as well? Nice,
What
nice,
is
Dark.
this?
That's egg. You can open it up. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, watch this. I said you want to open that.
Good job.
I opened it.
Tell you what, though, with having the little one down here with me, this might prove a moment in time that I have to test out what this run 1 minute ad break button is all about. I've never had to use it, but I could see it happening.
I couldn't open myself.
Good job. Good job, buddy. Well, this has proven to be pretty fun. I like how Cloak and Dagger is really feeding into Mr. Negative here, and it really helps that Reverse Tenet and plus Guard Dog equals like more damage reflected back. Using that for funsies. That's so interesting. So this will be another hit back. Although Reverse Tenet isn't out anymore, so I need to re-up that.
Are you
That's my
talking
bad.
phones?
Well, yeah, we're talking just other people watching. Yeah. We have Mark who's watching, and Dark who's watching. People are watching. He's like floored. And there we go. And Dark says hello. Can you say hello, Dark?
Hi, Dark.
There you go. Moving on. Day 1, a test of skill. What's that, Mark? You close to championing 4-star Thanos? Hello to Little Man. Mark says hello as well, Zach. Zachary is happy. Okay, moving on. Day 1, a test of skill. We got these big old 485 peeps out there. And oh yeah, by the way, Mark, congrats on the 4-star championing of Thanos, or at least close to of. Because honestly, that's going to be a big boon to you when it comes to tile destruction teams. A lot of people used Beta Ray Bill, Polaris, and 4-star Thanos to do a lot of infinite killing for a long time. There's other teams, but that's what 4-star Thanos is usually pretty good at. You just need to cage out. I think you missed him early. It was like right when I started the stream, Arlo came on in to say hi. 2 covers away? Nice, Mark. It was good to see you like coming a long way. It's. I remember when you were first jumping on here, it was like about the 3-star game and building into 4 stars. Now you're like cementing yourself in 4-star land. That's pretty cool. Why are we using 5-star Kingpin? Okay. In all fairness, 5-star Kingpin is pretty strong now. He's been buffed, so all these abilities are actually really strong, which is cool. That said, it's still not the most ideal partner. I mean, it does create attack tiles with the green. We can give away a tile for some damage with the blue. And then this is good at destroying enemies' AP and increasing this passive resistance that Kingpin gives. This used to not be this ability, remember? This used to be something completely different. But But anyways, we take a lot less match damage with this ability out there. I mean, for all intents and purposes, Kingpin could probably win these fights himself with how strong he is now. But it's supposed to be all Mr. Negative. It's his game. We'll see how much this helps him. We are fighting its goons, so we shouldn't need to do too much more. Perhaps we should just play around with AP generation for Mr. Negative to use. See how it works out, right? And so I have a really oddball suggestion I want to go with. I'm sorry, Dark, what was that? Even without 5 stars, you can still use Thanos with Medusa and Polaris? Oh, heck yeah. Can't build with the green as fast, but it'll still hit hard Polaris flooding the board. It's true. It's true. So let's run with, instead of Domino, I want to pick out, think of the colors here. Give me a second. Is it red, blue, and what was that other color? Is it purple? It is. Took me a moment there. Elsa Bloodstone. Reason why I'm thinking Elsa Bloodstone is because her purple says if there are 10 or more black tiles on the board at the start of the turn, convert 2 of them to yellow. Basically, we get to focus on Mr. Negative's yellow power, which is about making tiles, and then Kingpin can give them away for big damage. That's the idea, at least. Let's see how it works. Let's see. We want... I want to take the black. I'm pretty sure we want to do that, because if there's any damage coming to us, Reverse Tenant would be nice about thwarting it. But this being 3 goons, I don't see us taking a lot of damage, so maybe I shouldn't focus on that. Let's turn our attention elsewhere. We'll go like right here, get a cascade rolling. I'm a sucker for a good cascade. Get Elsa at over 9 covers now. Nice, Mark. Give me these plays, coach. Nice, Dark. Okay, so we got some yellow generated already, which is nice. So this is going to make 3 tiles in the type there's the fewest out there. So we don't have any good tiles out there anymore because we destroyed them all, unfortunately. So protect tiles it is. This allows us to give a tile. We're going to drain 5 AP of blue. And if they don't have enough, we deal damage. So let's do it. Well, we'll give them this one. Oh, didn't have enough AP. You take damage. I'm going to keep the black in storage for Kingpin to use. Because honestly, I don't think Reverse Tenant is going to help us in this fight. Probably should let the black sit out there on the board so Elsa's purple passive can come into play more, shouldn't I? It's the whole point of it. Sorry if you're hearing extra background noises. The little one has his priorities. I could increase the volume on the music, but I don't know if that's going to help so much. This converts 5 green base tiles into black trap tiles. I think that's worth it right there. There we go. Put out this yellow. And... what's that for your third? No, you decided to try 3-star magic instead of domino. Let's see if this pays off. Hey, it's not a bad idea. Good idea, Dark. I mean, I guess that's okay. I mean, increased our passive reduction, so why not, right? Wouldn't 4-star Thanos work with 4-star Rocket? Curious. I mean, in the idea that Thanos could destroy those tiles for more damage, or honestly, there's not much else I could see with it. Like, one of the fun things about Thanos, if we're not talking about the Winfinite, is that he takes a enemy tiles when there's so many on the board, and will change them to, I think it's to green, and do damage to the enemy team just passively once per turn. So if you had like maybe 4-star Carnage with you, you'll be creating enemy tiles passively, and hence Thanos will also trigger, you know, right away. He would trigger, I don't know, I think on turn 2 or turn 3. And it doesn't matter. Point is, he would trigger when Carnage starts creating too many tiles. Enemy tiles, mind you. I guess in that thought, you could also use 4-star Thanos along with Carnage and Moondragon, because Moondragon's yellow makes enemy tiles too. Just food for thought, just thinking out loud. Give him away this red. Hey, didn't I hit the thing already? Oh, I hit his black, that's why. My bad. Let's turn greens into blacks. That's a lot of traps. And we're going to shoot them just because we can. Make a crit. This is the one where we give away the tile. There we go. I was saying it wrong the first time. We'll just give that one away. There we go. We can give away another one? That's fun. Let's give away this one right here. There we go. Big damage. The whole reason we're doing this whole shtick. It turns some of the blacks into yellows. That's good. So now I can hit this. And then I guess we'll give away this one. Why not? Give me that yellow. So now we're going to make more tiles. We have more we can give away now. Need a little more yellow. We still have yet to see Mr. Negative do that thing where he destroys all the tiles because there's 6+, you know? But this will help with break their will. That is if they don't die first. And we're going to go with... Maybe we'll just stun him to make this quicker. There we go. Yes, you did. You got a dice. Or a die, as it's called. Go ahead, roll it, buddy. I'm starting to realize that I'm surprised I haven't had him come around and interrupt streams more often. I guess I've been lucky. Let's do forced hand on what? This green one over here. There we go. And that should do it right there with that trap. That worked pretty decently well. That's actually pretty interesting that we haven't, like... What? You missing a letter from your puzzle? Can you look for it? I'm thinking... I don't know. I think that worked pretty well with Kingpin, and then, obviously giving away those tiles it was a nice honest use of Elsa Bloodstone turning blacks into yellows and making entirely good use of the AP we had available. Okay, let's get back into... Okay, I have a little bit of time. I've got about 15 to 20 minutes left. Let's get through these things. Let's Thanos our way through this. Loner him, and... There we go. You might ask yourself, why do I have such a time limit? Well, these kids have agendas of their own that they need to be present for. One more Thanosable tile, or what? Fight here. What's up, buddy? Not right now, buddy. In a little bit. Yes, yes it is. I've also learned when we're time with kids.
Try this team.
Not yet, buddy. In a little bit. Give me just a little bit of time.
Why?
I've also learned in my time that when I'm talking to a screen, whether it's via work or for streams or for whatever the case is, that they want the most attention then. It's just my analysis.
Can I just play that?
Nope, not yet. I'll give it to you in a little bit, okay? Okay. Do I really want that? I guess I'll take it. There's much better ways I could have used that time there. There we go. What's that, Dark? You're using Polaris to multiply fat pin star tiles for stupid damage. There you go. That was, I was. Cover your mouth. Honestly, Dark, that was gonna be my next use over here. I was literally, that's my next move. I didn't want to use it against like these, you know, day one nodes because I figured that'd be overkill. I wanted to use it right here. So let's go for it. Let's see it live on stream. We got Cloak and Dagger, which is gonna make tiles, right? We're gonna make attack tiles when you get too many black on there. Yes, you can. And while these tiles are out there, Polaris can multiply them, and obviously we'd get a good readout that way. We'll change it there, and there we go. I think we're good like this. Let's go. Let's get rid of the Ingoon. It's just serious overkill. I believe it. I'm going to use it like this, though, to start. We're going to see how this works against Scarlet Witch and friends. I'm going to get rid of this commander, though. Not right now, buddy. This is a different game this time.
No, it's not.
Yes.
It's a color game.
Yes, it is the color game. If you couldn't tell, he's actually used to seeing this game. Can't imagine why
It
he'd
was
be
not
used
a
to it.
different game.
Yes, we know you're used to seeing this.
It was not a different game. It was not a different game.
Okay. Okay, here we go. We're getting more tiles out there. So we got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Thank you. I guess we'll use Reverse Tenet now, and we'll use that on Iceman. Because we're targeting Scarlet Witch, so let's see if we can get rid of Iceman at the same time. It's kind of, I'm banking the fact that it might actually work, you know, in my favor. Oh, wow. Hold on, let me see how that worked here. Okay, but I need the yellow to cast it, really, is what we're looking at. Okay. It's not a passive, truly. You have to actually cast the ability. Okay. So this might be... Excuse me, sir, no. Can't imagine why either, though. I'm guessing he's not allowed in the room while Diablo's on. This is true. Both of my kids are not allowed in while Diablo's on. I do not need them watching all that juicy gameplay. Yes, I'm borrowing your terminology, Dark. Aw, stunning my Cloak and Dagger. That's not fun. Give me this yellow right here. Okay, I can't wait to see this yellow of Mr. Negatives in action. It's probably not going to happen. Polaris just killed him. It was juicy. Okay. So Polaris worked really good, but honestly, Polaris worked good because it's Polaris. Like, there was tiles being made, and Polaris kept doing damage turn over turn. I didn't see anything extra to really add to it besides the fact that it was just Polaris being herself. It probably worked really well if I had a yellow feeder. I will in a minute, sir. If I had a yellow feeder, like what if I had Elsa turning those blacks to yellow for me and getting that yellow passively? Cover your mouth. Thank you. Thank you very much. So here we are, the dreaded Riri, Mockingbird, and Decoy node. Remember, Decoy gives green passively to Riri. Riri's going to uppercut us into the stratosphere if we let her. And can you go upstairs and get your water, buddy?
Yep.
Go get your water. And then, in all the meanwhile, Riri and Mockingbird are trying to store up that nice red AP so that they can nuke me basically with Riri or Mockingbird's countdowns. Anyways, if I'm matching match 4s, by the way, I'm also producing them AP because of Mockingbird. So we've got to destroy that decoy, then Riri, then Mockingbird. That order because decoy feeding, Riri have instant nuke. Mockingbird at least can sit in the background and not do an instant nuke. Okay, Kingpin. I'm looking to see what we could do here. We probably should allow ourselves to use 5s this time. I wonder if putting out someone with more tiles, like, I don't know, 5-star Carnage, maybe might be fun. I'm not sure if that's really worth it, though. I kind of want that yellow feeding somehow, but I don't know if that's really going to happen. I could put out someone else. I don't know if there's someone that's really going to give me the positive kick that I want, though. Could put out Beta Ray Bill, give it some projectiles right off the bat. That's something that the whole team can use. Plus, Martin Lee could use the... Oh, thank you, sir. Martin Lee could use... Well, he wouldn't use the blue. Actually, Kingpin would use the blue and the green. That's actually pretty devious. We could use the projectiles that he's going to start with. He's going to make another projectile because there's a hero out here. He's going to make a strike tile from this. And then the blue and green generated from the projectiles would feed Kingpin's blue and green, which are pretty mighty. I think we have to go with this. Let's give it a shot. Scarlet Witch or Okoye. Yeah, I think Scarlet Witch would be an easy one to just say, hey, let's turn the purple to yellows, and then let Martin Lee generate all that yellow goodness. But let's just try this out. It's a theory right now. Match 4 is worth it for that. Okay, so this reverse tenet's going to work super well. We all know it. I think we're going to make it actually target the decoy this time, though. Let's get rid of him super fast. Take that yellow, take that blue. So we only took half damage there, supposedly. Right? I wasn't watching the health drop. I should have been watching that more carefully. Let's go with this combo of damage. Little cascade goodness. Okay, all the protection is making it so that nothing's really bouncing back to the enemy. Could be worse problems, right? Oh, wow. Okay, so that happened.
I found the blue and green and yellow ones.
I'm going to let them keep this flame jet going because it's going to do very little damage. And it's going to drain their green slowly over time. I'd rather them lose green over time and do tiny bits of damage to me. What's up, buddy?
I found the green and blue and yellow.
Good job. So that worked out pretty well. So let's now destroy Riri's entire life and career. I think this reverse tenet is kind of the key to victory. Go over here. Who do I snare? I'm guessing maybe I probably should snare her so she doesn't have the selfless intervention hit me right off the rip. That's probably a good way to go. Because this flame jet should still trigger. She'll lose a green. There you go, down to 8. And so next turn she'll lose another one. And then this only just takes 8 to fire, so she'll be down to 7. So that'll work. Give me this. There we go. Doesn't have enough to fire it now. Can I like double dip these? Like 50% of the damage dealt to areas dealt instead of a random enemy. But like, does it do 50% off 50%? I doubt it, but let's play around and figure out. Oh, it just overwrites it. Well, that was a waste of 5 black AP. Hey, someone had to do it, though. It's for science. green. Okay, before I fire my green, I gotta do this match 5. And ooh, there's a couple of good options. Let's do this first. We're gonna break their will. Do I match the black or the green? I feel like the black into green would probably be more productive. Okay, I cannot let them get that match 4 of red. That's too much red. That would make Riri go punch crazy or Mockingbird do her thing. So either I gotta take it. Yeah, I have to take it. I can't let her have that. Although she just generated some because of opportunist, so I think I still fell for it. And there's the bombshell. Shoot. Bombshell's better to take than her gauntlets, so I guess we'll take what we can out of that. How do we break our way out of this one? This makes a blue -5. That's not exactly good. Should we start working on Mockingbird just as a way to try to get out of this? I'm guessing so. Actually, wait a minute. How much does this do? 130% of the total strength chance to do. Okay. Maybe there's a chance here. Let's hit her with the Clash of the Worthy. And let me check this yellow. Come on, that's one hit. There's a clash. Bombshells. Oh, Jesus, double bombshells. Okay. I don't think this is going to work, but 135% of the total strength and change to Mr. Negative. Nope, did not do what I wanted to do, but I will take this match 5. If we can get her down. This, I mean, could get lucky with this. I don't see why I wouldn't do this right now for more green. Yep. 5,000 more damage to do, and there's a crit right here. Cool. Don't have to worry about bombshells anymore. That worked. And then, I mean, could we just do this to win? No, we need to do a couple of them to win. We'll do this. And then how much would this do? Train's blue. She has enough blue. And we don't have enough to do it twice. I was hoping if we do it twice, we could just nuke her for good, but... Okay. So what if I just did this? Scuttlebutt into Clash the Worthy into Clash the Worthy. There we go, that's a win. Yeah, that worked. Beta Ray Bill plus Kingpin, and of course Mr. Negative. That yellow makes protects as a priority over the other ones, and obviously you're generating blue and green, which Kingpin uses. That worked out really well. I wouldn't say it's like meta good or anything, but it's definitely decent and worth noting. So nice. Okay, well then that's it. That's Welcome to Shield for Mr. Negative, or Martin Lee, for days 1 and 2, and we're good. We're good from there. Tomorrow I will probably be jumping back on to run probably one of those Welcome to 2016 classes things where we go over all the 4 stars. And maybe tomorrow I won't have my 3-year-old in the background playing with farm toys. So thank you very much for watching. Thanks for joining, Mark. Thanks, Dark. I appreciate it as always. And talk to you guys later. You too, Mark. Later.